Hey guys, Jen here. Kind of had to do this in this room because it's just better lighting right now. But I just wanted to come on and share with you the foundation that I just got. So finally, my orders for the liquid foundation came. I ordered them earlier this month. They had like backlayed, and they finally came now. And I just wanted to share with you what they are and what they look like. I know in the one video I did share the one, which is awesome, the ivory one, and my porcelain one, or no, I shared the porcelain one, not the ivory one. But I have them both here now, so it's really cool. So first thing I did is when they came out in June, they came out with these liquid foundations for the makeup. And I've always been a liquid foundation person. I dabbled in the powder and stuff because it was really actually kind of good. And then the mineral makeup, I had that when it first kind of came out. I was one of those people in colleges that were like, oh yes, it's mineral makeup. But it just never really stuck. And I liked that, like I used to be a Olay liquid foundation one. And I forgot what color I had back in the day. And what was it? I don't even remember. It was like beige or not beige. Ivory? Was it ivory? Porcelain. It was porcelain. It was porcelain. I remember them saying porcelain on that one. But I had a really thin one. It was a really thin stick, and it just really it was good, but it was chemicalized. And so of course, as the years went on and my immune system got compromised from my other issues, I ended up getting rashes and things like that, and acne, and all my flare-ups came because of what I was eating. I didn't know at the time that gluten was a trigger for my autoimmune flare-ups, and so I just like got away from it. And then it just kind of like wasn't a thing, because then I had to get into the real world. I just didn't have a role model for any of the makeup and things, and it just wasn't a thing for me. So what I ended up doing is when they came out in June with this during the convention, I was really excited because I was like, I can actually finally start doing makeup now and start like figuring it out and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, it's gonna be a little weird and a little bit awkward, but I can do this. So what I ended up doing is, you know, I was paying for the other item at the time. I bought the other item, so I had to budget my money, so I wasn't able to get the makeup one, and it wasn't a priority. The chest rub was a priority at that time because I was not feeling good, and I needed the relief for the chest rub for like the cold that I had at the time, because we have a new over-the-counter chest rub for colds and coughs. So that was my main priority. So when I got back to having the amount to be able to do it, they were all out of stock. So finally this month, ever since the other shutdown, we've been doing What's New Wednesdays. So they'll bring some items back into stock, and then they'll put them on for a limited amount of time, and then they'll have a limited quantity, and then you can actually get them. And I jumped on this. So this month, 2 weeks ago, the first week it was the porcelain that I ended up coming back on, which of course is this one here. And then last week was the ivory one, which I was like, holy crap, I definitely need that, because I ended up going to a mineral makeup matchup, or I forgot what it was officially called, but it was like a matchup thing. Like you go and you figure out, all the makeup was on the counter. You can go look through them and you can try to figure it out. You know, they had all the different things. And I wrote down a little list of what the good colors were for me and what ones were better for me. And of course, they were the ones out of stock. So the foundation was porcelain and ivory. Ivory in specific. Porcelain matches my skin tone, but ivory gives me more of a tan aspect, okay? So I was like, okay, that's really cool. So I got both of them. When I saw both of them go, and I'm like, I'm going to get one of each, because then you can also use them and manipulate them. Now the concealer I still haven't seen and I haven't used, and I need light 1 and 2 in the concealer one. Now if you combine the concealer with this, you get a different blend too, which is awesome, and it's really cool. So I have to still wait on that, but I'm happy I got these. So I just wanted to show you these. Now you guys did know the porcelain one that I got before, and I showed you how big these are, which I was surprised. Like, I was thinking a little thin one that I had was like that big. These are freaking huge, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. That's insane. That's awesome. So these also, you got a little thing and you blind them on the thing. So this one is the porcelain one. So it's a little bit like that. And now I'm going to take out the other one, which is the ivory one. Still such as big. Woo-hoo. So here's the ivory. You can tell it's a little bit darker tone. So this one's a little bit lighter. Okay. Then you take off the cup. And then this one. I just got this, so I'm just trying to pump it out. Oh. What? There you go. Maybe it's just stuck there. There we go. Just need a little bit there. Alright. So you can kind of see that one's the ivory, that one's the porcelain, because it's darker, and then that one's lighter. So that one, you kind of do that, and then this one, you kind of do that. So you can kind of see there how the difference is, okay? So now, granted, this is a lot. Actually, it's too much. But then if you put them together, it becomes actually really, really cool. So actually, now that I'm doing this on my hand versus my mouth, you can see how it like, well, that's the lighter one of the two. And granted, I'm not putting this on my face only because it's late at night and I'm going to be going to bed soon, so I'm going to take a bath and stuff, and I didn't want to put it on my face right away. But that's pretty much your whole thing. And then, of course, I put too much on here, so you have to work it in and different things. But then it would get rid of all my other stuff up here. So actually, screw it. I'm going to take a shower anyway, so it doesn't really freaking matter. I don't know why I just put it on my freaking hand anyway. Alright, so I'm going to take off my glasses. I'm going to put this on my thing again. And this one's the ivory. I like that they got this on the bottom because I'm like, wait, which one's which? So this is the harder, this is the more tan one. And like I said, guys, I am nowhere near proficient in any of this, so this is all new to me. And I'm doing it in a camera, not the actual mirror, so. And I don't have a sponge. I don't have a sponge. A blending sponge, as they call it. I remember having to do this kind of stuff when I was in theater for our play in high school. And then we always had to do, and every time we left, we were like, oh my god, it looks like we went through a gigantic, let me put this one on now. The lighter one on top. I always have red on my cheeks. Now, granted, I don't have the concealer for my other, blemishes and things on here. That's what I would put on first, to kind of ease it around. And I'm actually rubbing kind of hard on my face right now, so it's going to be a little red. But you can kind of tell how that just kind of smoothed everything out and evened everything out. And that's the lighter one, so the darker one will give you a little more of a... And you don't even really need much of a little push there on the thing, so... So if you have too much red on your cheeks, help get rid of the cheek red. I always used to say I never needed blush. My cheeks are naturally rosy. And of course down by my chin. And it does get on your nails somewhat, so. Oh, that's a little too close to my eye. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Wow. all under only one nail. Wash my hands. Wow, then all I need is a little lipstick and the mascara, and I'm all good to go. Wow. You can even imagine what I would look like once I go out. Once we can go out, mind you. So yeah, that's really awesome. I'm so excited for these. Oh wait, the other way around. Put them back in here. Woohoo! Excited! Measure and put them in the right box. Clunk. Ivory on ivory. So there we go. Wow, that's really cool. Now let me put my glasses on so I can actually see. It did. It got rid of the red and then it smoothed out the surface. Wow, I look way more polished now. That is the shit, yo. That's so cool. So here we go. So that's me, and this is pretty much my cool order. So there we go. Liquid foundation, chemical free, no parabens, no phthalates, none of that other junk that you don't want in there that's causing toxicity and could cause cancer and all these different like carcinogen things that are in things now. Because you want to make sure whatever you're putting on your skin is healthy, it's going to benefit your skin, it's not going to be toxic to you, it's not going to cause you more side effects or more issues. So you want to make sure where you get your makeup from, you make sure that it's legit and it doesn't have all these other side chemicals in them. Do your research. I paired with this company because this company has always had a great rapport and things like that, especially for environmental friendly things, and making sure that there's nothing in there that's going to be causing problems. So yeah, I mean, sandalwood, avocado, sunflower oils, that's awesome. It's even got some mica in it. Limonene. Linalool. I don't know. There's a lot of cool things in there. A lot of good stuff for you. I wonder if it's got... Yeah, I don't think it's got that crap that they keep saying. Oh, wrong side. What's the difference? Probably nothing. Yep, sandalwood, avocado, sunflower. The main ones there. Oh, that's interesting. No, okay, they both have mica in them. Iron oxides. Good stuff for cell stuff and being good for supporting skin elasticity and things like that. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna take a picture now because I'm gonna put it on Facebook. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for following me, and thank you for joining me. So this was basically the second order of the month. All right, I will talk to you later.